So we're gonna get started. Daraine, you ready?
Ready like Freddy. Let's get it.
Okay, Miss Shirley, happy Mother's Day. You're up first.
Thank you.
How you
Happy
doing,
Mother's Day,
Queen?
everybody. Okay, I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm glad
That's
you got to
good.
see your mother.
I
That was
know.
that was
So let me
nice.
let me tell y'all what happened. So I tried to go and surprise my mom, right? It worked for the first 3 days. She didn't know I was there. But then she started figuring it out. My mom's a cop.
Oh, okay.
So I was at the car wash because I can't go anywhere near where she is because somebody's gonna see me and somebody's gonna
Mm-hmm.
say. So I was in hiding, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this one police officer came to the car wash. Now, see, I didn't know that all of my mom's friends follows me. They all know who I am. I didn't know that part. I overlooked that part. So this guy says, "Hey, I just saw your son at the car wash." And my sister was trying to cover it up. Nope. My mom came straight up there. And I was like, see, I had a hoodie on. I was like, please, Lord, don't let this lady figure out that it's me. Nope. Came right there. She figured it out. So
Mo- Child, a mother knows her child no matter what you do.
Yes.
so she figured it out the day before I was supposed to surprise her.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but it was good. We ended up
That's
going to the
good.
concert. She had an amazing time, and I was able to get her a picture with the guy that was performing. She was like one
Oh,
of five
nice.
people that got the picture with the guy. So yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
It
that
was
was
good.
nice.
Yeah.
I enjoyed seeing that.
I'm gonna put all the clips together now, and you guys will be able to see it.
Okay. Okay, good, good,
All right, what you got for
good.
me tonight?
One question about the 1099-C.
Mm-hmm.
Ordering for the credit bureaus to remove that off. What do I
The
have to
what?
send them?
I thought I heard something.
Consumer Reporting Agency. I don't know where I get that from. But anyway, for them to remove it, do I have to send them a copy of some of the 10 IRS form?
All right, so are we talking about after we receive the 1099-C
Yes.
from the creditor?
Yes.
Okay, okay. So when you amend your taxes, right, for the year that
Mm-hmm.
1099-C was issued,
Right.
the amount, what we're going off for is the amount. So when you
Right.
go to the amount now, you're going to let them know that what they're reporting as debt is actually inaccurate information. The
Okay.
amount that is being reported as debt is not debt, is actually income.
Income.
You
Mm-hmm.
can see it is right here. It got amended on my taxes from XYZ date. So you are requesting that the item that's listed as a charge off be removed for inaccurate information, and they are basically reporting inaccurate information and you're demanding for it to be deleted.
Okay. Oh,
So
that's the way to
now
go at
it's
it.
going to lead you into round two, which round two might be a deletion, right? They might
Mm-hmm.
just give you a deletion or it comes back verified. You want
Okay.
A or B. You either want it comes back as verified or you want it come back as deleted. Either one works. But
Okay.
one can get you paid, one cannot, right? So the
Okay.
one that gets you paid is if they respond with verified or accurate. That's the one that's going to get you paid because now it prompts a 15 USC
Mm-hmm.
1681I 6B3 response.
Right.
The
Mm-hmm.
description of the procedure used to verify accuracy.
Okay.
And now, once
Got
you
it.
do that, they have 15 days now to reply to you. And when they
Mm-hmm.
don't, this is where you take the matter to small claims, or this is where you take it to state or wherever you want to do the lawsuit. That's where you want to take it. But you want to take it to where you can get the maximum amount. Like for an example, small claims here in Georgia is 15,000, but in Texas
Okay.
it's 20. In Florida, I think it's 10 or 20,
Okay.
right? In New York, it's 10. So if
Okay.
small claims is not going to give you what you want, then you might say, okay, let me go state. But
Okay.
can you get paid? Yes. But there's steps to it. So the
Mm-hmm.
issue is, it's not whether I had a charge off or not. It's a matter of, are they following the procedures of the law and what the
Right.
law requires them to do when you do a dispute, when you request a dispute. I mean, when you request further
The
information,
procedure.
or
Yes.
you request procedure, or you use the corresponding law as a follow up to a previously disputed item.
Okay. 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 All right. I'm good to go. Thank you
Mhm.
so much.
So you gotta just, like I said,
Yeah, I
decide,
got the steps. Mm-hmm.
do I want to just get the deletion, or is it a matter of, do I want to get paid? It's a choice. And then now
Okay.
you use the procedure for the one you decide that you want to go get.
Okay. Use the procedure. Okay.
All right.
I6B3. Okay.
I6B3. You on that
Right.
letter is already created in
Yes,
the
it
how
is.
to get paid for bad credit section of our university.
Yeah, I have it. I
Yep.
have it. I,
And
I
you will
have
find
all
it.
the steps. Thank you.
Awesome sauce. You
Well
are my
done. Well done, sir. Well
friend.
done.
Now,
Well
Daraine,
done.
I heard
Daraine,
something just now.
this is Sylvia.
Hey, Miss Sylvia.
Now, just based on her question that she just asked, and using those procedures, is that also, are we also using them for the creditor or that's just for the CRAs?
All right, that's a great question, and I'm gonna raise your hand because it will
Okay,
give me more time to come to you in a minute.
okay, no
All
problem.
right. All right, back to you, Shantae. Who do we got next on the lineup?
All right, up next we have Miss Diamond Rogers. Over to you.
Hey, happy Mother's Day,
How
everybody.
you
Hey,
doing, Diamond?
Frank. Hey.
Mm-hmm.
I have a quick question. So you mentioned a lot back whenever you started learning consumer law that you read like 100 and something books. And I've been reading the Fair Credit Reporting Act, and
Mm-hmm.
some of the verbiage is a little hard to understand. So my question is, did you like read these laws like over and over?
I've been reading them for the past 4 years.
Okay. Yeah,
So,
so
repetition creates permanency. And there's not a week or a day that goes by where I'm not reading the FCRA, the Truth in Lending, the FDCPA, or I'm always reading it every single day. For the last 4 years, I've been doing it.
okay.
So when some of you say, Doreen, how are you able to remember the laws like that? I've been reading them for 4 years. It didn't start like this, but as I developed the capacity to to bridge, no, I wouldn't want to use the word bridge. It became easier. The more I read it, the easier it became.
Yeah.
And then now when I hear questions like what you have, um like what Sylvia just asked, or like what Sherry just like when I hear the different questions, it triggers back certain paragraphs and subparagraphs that I read. Like, for instance, if it's a conversation about late payments, or like in Shirley's case now, where she was talking about the Form 1099-C. Well, when we talk about charge off, we talk about accuracy of the information being reported either by the consumer reporting agency or either by the creditor. So
Mm-hmm.
now the next chain of thought is, okay, what are their responsibilities as it relates to accurate information? That brings me to 15 USC 1681 EB and the responsibilities of the consumer reporting agencies, but it also brings me over to 15 USC 1681 S2, responsibilities of furnishers of information, because they are prohibited from reporting inaccurate information. So there is no sequence in how I memorize. I just know it because I do it every day. If you want to become
Yeah.
the best at something, you got to outdo, outwork, and outperform everybody else. That's why there's rarely someone in the consumer law space that can really what's the word I want to use? I want to use the correct word. That can out present me in a dispute. I don't see it possible for
Yeah.
anyone in the consumer law, not even a lawyer. I honestly do not see it. I just don't.
Okay, that's pretty cool. So, you being the mentor, I'm just really trying to, well, not trying, I am
I was
following
about to
your
say,
lead.
delete that word. Just delete it.
I
Put it in a
am
bag and send.
following you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm following your lead, and you mentioned Rich Dad Poor Dad. Is there any other book that you would really just say, hey, my mentees, I would like for y'all to read this book that you would suggest to us?
Rich Dad Poor Dad was definitely the first one. Think and Grow Rich is a book that works on your mindset. Think and Grow Rich, Outwitting the Devil. How to Win Friends and Influence People. Those books were pivotal books in the expansion of my mind. And then we go on into The Cash Flow Quadrant by Robert Kiyosaki, How to Get Rich Without Cutting Up Your Credit Cards, Why We Want You to Be Rich by Donald Trump and Robert Kiyosaki, The 10X Rule by Grant Cardone. Like, there's a few, like, I've been reading books because I knew that the person that I wanted to become is the person that is educated. So to become that person, I also need to be educated myself.
Right. Okay. That's all I have. Thank you.
You're absolutely welcome. Those are good questions. You brought me all the way back to 2020 just now.
Yeah, those were great questions. Okay, up next, Miss Tinkerbell. How are you?
Hi, everybody.
Hello, Tinkerbell.
Hi, Daraine. Okay, so this isn't about me. I just want you to help someone out that's in this group that I had to eliminate from our chat group because he got a little bit too irate, and that we're not here for that. So D
Hold
Juan,
on. Is it something out of context that needs to be addressed
no,
differently?
it's something that your team needs to talk to this gentleman and help him out because he says he can't get in. He was on our chat group. So I have a chat group separate from here, and we discuss
All right.
things
So
when
what
we're
I'm
not
going to
here.
do is I'm going to have Haiti or Nish take it to a breakout room to receive it because there's
Okay,
just certain things I don't want to bring up on the challenge because these recordings are playbacks.
that's fine.
So, Nish or Haiti, could you bring Karen to a breakout room and let's find out what the blocker is regarding this person so we can fix it?
Yeah, so you can help him. That's all.
Yeah. All right. So they'll take you to the breakout room and we'll
Okay.
get it fixed.
All right. Yeah.
Awesome sauce.
All right, thank you, Miss Karen. Miss Sylvia, you are up next. How are you? Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you. Let me see. I was just asked that question. Yeah. The question was with the question that was asked earlier in regards to I think it was a charge off or something with the 1099-C.